This is Susan Blackburn. She is Vice President of the Columbia Public School Board. We are grateful to her service to Oakland students, to all of CPS, teachers, students, faculty, and staff. And so I was telling Mrs. Blackburn, Oakland Scholars, that we usually have this great assembly at night twice a year, and we honor students who are respectful, responsible, cooperative, safe learners. And so we obviously can't have that this year, this semester. And so your teachers have nominated you for this award, and they've written out very sweet things about you, and we put together a PowerPoint to celebrate. But Mrs. Blackburn was gracious enough to come on this Zoom with me and be our guest speaker. We always have a guest speaker. We've had the mayor before, we've had senators, we've had former Miss Americas, we've had a range of people, and we're very honored to have Mrs. Blackburn tonight, or today, I don't have to say tonight because it's virtual, to tell us how being safe, cooperative, respectful, and having responsibility and learning in your life has impacted her. So Mrs. Blackburn, I'd like just your thoughts. Is there one word out of our Oakland High Five that really stands out to you and kind of resonates with you in your life?
Sure. Thank you so much for having me, Dr. Porter. It's a pleasure to be here. Congratulations to all of the award winners and their families. It's a fabulous thing. So let me commend everybody on that. One of the things that really stood out to me was being respectful. And I think that's something that you learn in many ways, and we can work on it both at school, with our families. When you become employed and have a job, it's something that is so important because it lets people know that you care about them, and it lets people know you care about yourself as well. So, and it's a great way to build relationships with people and really become part of the broader community, and really something that is a skill that lets you be part of a group.
Wonderful. Thank you so much. Respect and responsibility, obviously mean a lot to me as a principal. I want it to mean a lot to our friends and our Oakland Scholars and our community. But what about those two words in your job as a school board member? What are those kind of things? Like, how does that fit into your vision for Columbia Public Schools and us being the best that we can be?
Sure. And I think looking at all of those things, obviously respect is one of the big things that we look at. When I'm out in the community and talking to community members, I really focus on listening to them, hearing what's on their minds. That's one of the chief responsibilities of a school board member, is to really connect with community. And so always being respectful of other people's opinions, really listening to what they have to say, really helps me become a better board member. So that is one of the ways that I can see that working right now, of course, in my life. But growing up, it was just something that I learned in every situation. It can be something very small, or it can be something that has a big impact on your life. But it's always something that's really essential for being a good citizen, being a good community member, being part of any organization or any activity.
Thank you. My last question, all middle schools and high schools are AVID schools. And so we have a very active AVID class in 7th and 8th grade, even virtually. And we do a lot with our AVID scholars, and we believe that education after their high school career is over is very important, whether that's college or technical college or anything. And so can you help us understand, or maybe give us some advice to Eagle Scholars? They're 6th, 7th, and 8th graders. They're not quite ready to talk about college yet, but what was your kind of post-high school experience like, and what advice do you have for them regarding that?
Sure. I think that part of me that's always a lifelong learner. As old as I am now, I still love to learn. I still research things. I still seek out people that know a lot of things that I don't. And I think it's something that lets you, of course, you learn more and you become better at whatever you're trying to aspire to be, but it also connects you with people, and it creates learning communities, and it really helps inspire you, and it helps you grow as a person. So it seems like something that maybe sometimes we think of learning may stop at the end of high school or the end of college, but I would say, please don't. It's something that makes us all so much better.
Agreed. Well, thank you so much, Mrs. Blackburn. We appreciate your support of all of our Oakland scholars and your support of all Columbia Public Schools students, staff, and faculty. We really appreciate your hard work, and I know it's been incredibly hard and taxing this year, and we appreciate you even more. So thank you so much.
Well, thank you. And let me thank our whole community and all of our teachers and employees. It has been a very challenging year, but we've all come together. And so thank you very much. And again, let me congratulate the award winners and their families. Fabulous job to everybody. Thank you.